Okay, welcome back. Very familiar look, right? Okay, all the BTOs look about the same. We are at the new BTO today, first day of collection of the key. Same thing, same old, same old. We have defects spotted all over the floor. So it's quite normal, the scratches in the floor. So why we have all these scratches around the tiles? It's mainly because during the contract there's a lot of workers coming in, and then maybe the floor protection they did protect, but after a while the protection wear off already. Then the sand and screw, all this went in, and then the workers step, and then the screw will scratch the floor. So it's quite common, not say unavoidable. If worker is careful and then area cleaning is done, then maybe can avoid. This time the CCS system for this batch, I think it's the second batch or third batch already, so it's better. We tested for close to 2 hours, no leakage. You can take a look at the CCS pipes. What is CCS? CCS is Centralized Cooling System. Centralized Cooling System. So it's not using the normal aircon system. See how they enter the house. See how they enter the house. They enter the house from outside around here, above the main door. So a lot of people last time complain about this pipe being ugly, because you run through the main door area, all the way past the living, then to the rest of the rooms. This is the additional pipes that you will see when you're using CCS system. If you're not using this, you're using normal aircon system, you won't see all this, you will only see this one. So this is the extra pipes that come out from the CCS system. But one thing I have to comment is that even though we turn on the aircon for 2 hours, the room still feel okay because the room is smaller, but the living room is not cold. Living room is not cold, so a bit defeat the purpose. So the rest of the rooms are okay because smaller in size. Let's take a look. The rooms are smaller in size. So when it comes into the room, no more pipes already. No pipes. Usually the pipes they run it outside the room, so there's no pipes here. So it looks nice. The room are cold, so I think that part we give it to them. But the living room not cold. And then there's something different about the CCS system is that the cold air feels different from the traditional aircon. I don't know how to describe to you. It just feels like it's cold air that when you stand in front of the aircon, it's cold. You stand away from the aircon, it's not so cold. So not as like traditional aircon system, it can cool the entire room very fast. So that's one drawback. That's one drawback. So for those that want genuine feedback, this is genuine feedback I have. I don't know how the commercial shopping centers, how they use it and then make it so cold in shopping center. But here in the BTO house, for 2 hours, we turn on the aircon full blast, we don't feel very cold. We don't feel very cold. We feel there's cold air when you stand in front. Now we turn off already now, obviously. So, okay, for the kitchen is quite big. It's quite big. So I can show you the kitchen. We can have different layouts. Okay, need your visualization process already. Because it's so long, we can have a long countertop here. So you can have your everything there already. Your sink, your stove, everything is there. You can have your island here. Island here. Extend to your dining table. Dining table. Then you'll be thinking, here very empty. Here also very empty. What should I do? Okay, leave one for entrance. The other one here, you can have your dry pantry. So your fridge, your dry pantry, your water filter, all can be here. All can be here. Or if you you have a lot of appliances, okay, then you want to have 2 stretch. One stretch here, and then another stretch here. So become like L-shaped kitchen. Also can, because the layout is very big. One option already. Second option is the traditional kitchen. That means galley style one. What's a galley style kitchen? Galley style kitchen means that there is one area here, there is a long countertop, and then another area here, another long countertop. So when you have 2 long countertops, it's called, side by side, it's called galley style kitchen. Galley style kitchen. Then with that, your dining table hit the galley. Then that side you can still have your dry pantry, one entrance way here. So you have increased countertop more than the island, but you lose one walking area. You lose this walking area, sorry. You lose this walking area. So no right, no wrong. We can draw different concepts for owner to see. Then we want to see one defect that is quite funny. 有没有手机可以借我帮我打灯，帮我开那个 torchlight。Okay, hold on, I need a torchlight to show you. Okay, so this one is a very clear indication of doing for the sake of doing. You can see that the tile is cracked. So when the worker was trying to install this shower set, he drilled and then he cracked the tile and then he still installed anyway, hoping that the owner won't see. But this crack is so big, it's bigger than how many cent coin? Maybe 50 cent coin, you can put 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you can put 4 50-cent coins inside. It's very huge, the hole. 很大，真的是。This is the funny thing. This is very funny. Why I say it's funny? 我们出去外面讲 because here the reception is bad one. We go to the master. 这个给你。Okay. Okay, we stand around the master here. The reception will be better one. 你站过来这边应该会比较好。Okay, so just now you see the defect. I first saw, I was like, I cannot unsee it. First thing is, what's the point of building? I mean, what's the point of installing something that you already damaged the tile already? So in the builder trade, right, we got this funny video or jokes that we talk about. It's called none of my business or not my problem. Because the guy that's installing the shower set is probably, let's say, a plumber. And then the tile broken is the tiler's problem. Right? None of his business. So my job is to install the shower set. So the funny video that I saw was like painter paint. And then there's a painting here. He never removed the artwork, never removed the painting. So he just paint over and then he paint around the artwork. But then the person removed the artwork, he see behind the wall is still unpainted. Or even funnier is, if you got a door, the painter never open the door, never close the door, he don't paint the wall behind, he paint around the door. None of my business. So this is a case of none of the workers' business. Install for the sake of installing. What's the point? The person is going to find out. Sure, find out one. Because it's like 4 50-cent coin kind of defect. The whole tile is cracked already. What's the point of installing? It's really broken already. So it's really do for the sake of doing. Then myself don't do. Right? Straight away tell your supervisor, sorry, I broke one tile. Can get the tiler come and replace the tile, then I install again. So it's quite stupid. It's like pushing the blame or pushing the responsibility away. So when I see this kind of thing, first thing is I cannot unsee. I also don't understand why the QC can pass. Because it's so obvious that to the trained eye, I stand 3 meters away. I walk past the common toilet. I don't even need to go into the toilet. I walk past the toilet. Non-intentionally, I just see, wow, such a big defect. What's the point of doing it when you already broke the tile? So end of the day, it is stupid. The worker also no brain, hoping that the owner doesn't see. If it's a very small crack, okay lah, I say maybe owner won't see, but this is a huge crack. So it's just dumb lah. Okay, so usually when we come to site, we will meet owner in the house for the first time that they collected the keys already. They also first time sense the space. So for average homeowner, without a measuring tape, and without a bit of space planning, you won't be able to know how to plan your rooms. So that's our purpose of coming in on the first day, to let you listen to your requirements and also let you feel the sense of the ground space. Look behind you. Behind you there are masking tape on the floor. So I have gave them 2 options. One option, L-shaped cabinet, and then going in here will be their king size bed, king size bed, and then bedside table at the corner there. So that's how we lay the room for option 1. There is option 2. Option 2 is a walk-in wardrobe. That means one wardrobe here and walking space, or leave some walking space here, then here will be wardrobe. But what will happen when you build a walk-in wardrobe this way one? You're going to make this room very dark, this area very dark, because you're blocking the light coming in from the window. So this area will be very dark, and you lose the open space here. And just now I measured already, because their wall is not very long, they actually lose 1 feet compared to the L-shaped layout. When they build a walk-in, they lose 1 feet of storage. So the obvious choice for this setup or this room size is the L-shaped wardrobe. Then there will be viewers thinking, how to access the difficult area? 你要过来一点，不然收不到那个声音。Okay, how to access the difficult L shape? A lot of homeowners, if you build a traditional L shape, this area is very hard to take. You may have to open the door, then you stretch over, then you can take the L shape. But we have a special L shape, which in our showroom you can also see. The special L shape is you open or the door this way, and then this is a full L. Full L. That means you can access, you can walk in, you can hide inside also can. Your kids can hide inside also can, because it's huge. You can actually open up fully. You want to walk in also can. Or you can hang a lot of clothes there. So that is the solution to the special L shape, or rather the L shape problem, the traditional L shape problem. We call it a special L shape wardrobe. It's not that special. It's not, we are not the only ones doing it, but we just let you know we call it special L shape. For the toilets, this time round, no ponding. You can take a look, it's dry already. Can see, it's dry already. So no ponding. So this time round, the toweler did a good job. The only thing is some minor defects, scratches here and there, scratches here and there. Then for this kind of layout, nothing much you can change really. Nothing much you can change. Usually it's just build a shower enclosure and install the mirror. Mirror can be full length or just half on above the basin. So other than that, don't need to plan the aircon routing already. Aircon I don't need to plan, because they already have all the aircon pipes installed. All the aircon pipes installed already. The way they set up this one is also predominantly in the area that it will not hit the bed, because the bed start from here, you see. Bed start from here. So technically this position is okay. Just that I personally find this aircon system a bit different and not so cold compared to the traditional normal aircon system, or not the CCS system, not the one using water. And you have an additional risk of leakage, because you see all these are water pipes versus the traditional one is refrigerant pipe. Refrigerant pipe is gas. This one is water, because they use water to cool the air. So they need to have cold water coming in to cool the air. So this kind of system is that if any of the joints leak, there will be water coming into the room, going into the living area. So it's a bit scary. It's a bit scary. We have seen videos of the leakage one, but this time this unit no leakage. Touch wood, this unit no leakage. Then other than that, 我看还有什么要讲的。We stand 站这边吧。Okay, so today I think pretty much living room. Living room haven't talked about. Okay, the living room for 5 room is quite nice size. You can have your sofa here, or either you have your TV that side or your TV here, depends on you. It's okay one. No right, no wrong. Then you still have another area. Let's say if your TV is there, you have another area here. It can be your study, it can be your entertainment area, it can be your massage chair area. So this 5 room is still quite nice size. 4 room I find it a little bit smaller. But of course 5 room is more expensive. Then you have a small little balcony. If you got kids, then use invisible grill to block out. So far, I think the layout wise, other than myself always complaining about BTO being small, nothing wrong with the layout, or no very funny corners. There are some more projects that we're getting in the third batch of Tengah projects that have the funny corners one. Those, I have not gotten the house. I'm not sure how big the room size is. If because of the weird shaped corner, the protruding corners, it becomes smaller, then even worse really, the room even smaller. So when I get those kind of houses, I will shoot videos and then share with you all. That's in the next quarter, let me think. I think it's 2 more quarters. Yeah, that means Q4 one. It's coming in Q4. Very soon. Q4 要到了. Q4 要到了. So another few more months you get the third batch already. Then, okay, you've seen us getting a lot of houses. You've seen us on the job sites, different videos. So with that, if you would like to engage us as your renovation contractor or interior designer or carpenter, we are a multitude of that. We do everything in-house. The design is by us, drawing is by us, building is by us. So with that, your contact method will be WhatsApp to 9007 3368. 9007 3368. Please do not call in because most of the time we are on the job site. So when you call in, it's quite hard for us to answer the call. Or sometimes the experience is not good. Or especially if consulting customers, I won't be able to pick up your call. But you WhatsApp, our team can manage and they can actually reply you quite fast because they are in the office. Okay, so with that, I will leave you. Once again, the WhatsApp number 9007 3368. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.